But then also too, AJ wants the ball because he knows how much he can change the offense.
Yes.
Offensive line is hurt. So I'm doing a deep dive on the whole shit because like usually watch ESPN, you get a deep dive, but like, bro, these niggas on ESPN are so. I think Cam Newton's takes are goofier than his outfits.
Bro, Cam Newton is it, bro? You seen them? We don't gotta. We all over the place, but they're cooking his ass lately with the Instagram shit that he's really taking that. He's taking that handout. He took that golden receipt and he ran with it. He's trying
ESPN,
to, like he definitely signed away something.
Yeah,
is what they're saying. Like
I don't dislike him. I just think you can clearly see he doesn't like Jalen Hurts because Jalen Hurts does not play the quarterback position the way that America wants a quarterback to play. Like Josh Allen, they want every quarterback to be like Josh Allen. But better yet, America loves a 6'5" white quarterback that can score like nothing else.
Truly.
Patrick Mahomes is so I don't want to say his success is because of this, but like America's able to he's more palatable because he's white passing.
Yeah.
Like Lamar, they will never want Lamar to win that shit because Lamar isn't palatable to the he's not palatable enough and he's too hood, which we'll get into in a second.
Yeah.
He's not palatable enough for middle America. How many people in Missouri gonna wear a Lamar Jackson jersey because they can't relate to him sometimes and they too stuck in their way?
Or if you look up Lamar Jackson, when a kid gets older and they look up like who won the championship, he's won MVPs, who is one of the best quarterbacks to go down in history. It's gonna be a quarterback with gold teeth from Florida.
Oh, that would kill the hell.
That would fuck them up.
Yeah, they'd be like, oh, that's not what we do.
Jordan already got it, but then they had to tailor him up.
But like, even then, I think Jordan was palatable because he's marketable. Now AI is one of my favorite players behind Kobe because besides changing the game, he changed fashion in the NBA. David Stern's like, nah, y'all got to come in suits now.
Yeah.
Y'all. He wore the sleeves because his tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got to remember, at the end of the day, it's sports, but it's also entertainment and it's business. They're trying to make some money.
Yeah, and shit, and like you said, we'll get into it here in a second, but he was really from the hood.
He was from it. He embodied that shit, bro. He went to jail for a little bit, bro.
Yeah.
I've been watching the AI doc when I was a little bit younger, bro. I was like, bro, I did not know all this shit, bro. I just remember going to Sixers game as a kid because my dad wants some tickets from work and just being in awe because I've never seen anybody handle a basketball the way he did and score.
He's
like, Kyrie's nice. But I think AI is a better scorer than Kyrie.
Yeah.
Kyrie might have the better handles. That's debatable. But like, if I want a
pure score, AI is one of them ones, bro. He's gonna get to the basket.
And he took a not shitty Sixers team, but an okay Sixers team to the finals.
Facts.
And the Lakers were supposed to be 16-0 that year in the whole playoff run because they swept every team to that time.
They did.
That nigga came in the first game, bro. Took it to overtime, stepped over Ty Lue.
I was literally saying that's the day.
Granted, they lost the series 4-1, but it's like, bro, that man was great.
Like you said, and we ain't getting into our top basketball players,
we gotta do that too.
He's definitely up there with Kobe. Like he's my between Kobe, AI, and Kyrie. Those are like my three like ball handlers and scorers. I don't know who can.
Bro.
I don't know about him.
Shit. All right, dog, you ready to get into it? That was This is so off. Like, what we talked about is going to be so far from what we're about to get into on the pod, bro.
I'm like, wait, what is this pod even?
What is this pod even about? All right, y'all. What's up? My name is Chris Taylor.
I'm Chris Horton.
And we are back with another episode of Illconversations. Today, we're going to come to you guys with our top 5 hood movies and, better yet, our top 5 favorite white athletes. We're doing something different on the pod today. We want to change it up, do a little something different. So, Chris, you want to kick it off? You want to kick it off honorable mentions, or you want to go into you want to do honorable mentions right before we get to one, or do you want to do honorable mentions like to start the whole thing off?
I was gonna do. I don't know. I'll let you. It can be either or. I was really gonna do honorable mentions after, like the ones that didn't make the list.
Okay.
But
you know what we should do? Add some more suspense. Let's do it right before one. Because it's like, you're like, oh, maybe they'll do this movie.
Yes.
Nah.
Oh, yeah, facts. I already know. Because, like, what other movies is there left? Like
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Let's start it off.
I'm going to start it off. Are we going to go one after another?
You start with 5. You do your first, your number 5 movie. I'll do my number 5 movie.
All right, bet.
And then we got a little bit of discourse in between and whatnot. But what was your number 5 movie?
My number 5 movie coming in at number 5.
Hold on, time out. Before we do this, too, do we want to define what a hood movie is? Cause
yes, we did. We do.
My 5 might not be. I think it's a hood movie, but
I got all hood movies, and then just to verify all my movies, I watched 2 of them last night.
Okay,
they were in the hood, and there might be one movie on there that doesn't take place in there. I think you might. We talked about this one, but It's a hood movie.
Yeah,
it's a hood movie.
Yeah, me and Chris talked the other day. We were talking about hood movies and black movies. Because like
There's
Tyler Perry, those are black movies.
That's a black movie.
But then like Boys in the Hood Friday, that's a hood movie.
Yes.
And the main thing we came down to was like, all right, does the movie take place in the hood? Or better yet, too, when I was making the list, I was like, is it hood adjacent? Is there some hood tendencies in those movies?
Yes, I was gonna say like, it's not hood because there's, and not to say it, but there is a divide. But there is a difference between growing up in a black household and then growing up in the hood. Like,
it's different.
You'll see the movies like he was saying, the Tyler Perry movies, where it's like they got both parents in the house, or there is like a double parent household and they're fighting and they're in their adulthoods. Yep. These is hood movies where they don't have a parent. Or they are staying with one parent, or they're like you're saying, they're struggling. These is hood movies, hood classics. Hood classics. Everybody from the hood has related. These is movies that people brought chicken to go see. Like, they're sneaking shit in there. Like, I went to the movies a handful of times, and I've seen people opening up the tinfoil and then taking the whole bottle off. That's natural. But there's certain movies people know. They will know there's a difference between black and hood movies. And we're going to get into our top 5.
Let's get into it.
So, for honorable mention, I'm going to do...
Oh, number 5 movie.
Yes. No, number 5 movie. I'm tripping.
You good?
Number 5 movie, Juice.
Dang, okay.
Number 5 movie, Juice. I don't know. And I think I put that at number 5. I think most people can relate with it. If they just growing up in the hood, they got a gang of guys. They just get into some knucklehead shit. And then there's always guys that either... in the house, they mamas got a hold of him. Yep. There's that one kid who parents really don't got a hold of him. He's doing his own thing in the streets.
Y'all know that kid.
We know the renegade that we don't need to be around him. He's the firecracker of the friend group. He might fuck all of us up. Yep. And then we just like, I don't know. It just shows like that dynamic of like different friend groups, not everybody being the same friend. Yeah. But it's sort of like, which is a black movie, The Wood, where all the guys were like, all the guys were the same, and then the one guy split off, and then. Nah, this was like it was like a perfect dynamic, especially with I don't know, they have the funniest parts in that movie whenever there was like, they get turned to memes now, but they were like,
elevator scene?
Yes, the elevator scene.
I clip that shit, bro. That is the funniest shit.
That shit is so wild, bro. Like, that scene, I saw a clip the other day where there was some kids that literally got caught on camera doing the same thing that happened in the Juice movie. They was like, I had to shoot him. He's like, why'd you shoot him? He's like, he moved. And then they were literally, there was a group of 4 kids running, and then in Juice, that's literally what happened. He's like, why'd you shoot? It was like, so that's a very iconic movie, but it wasn't in the top 3, but it's my number 5.
Okay, so, all right, number 5. Yes, all right, my number 5, I ain't watched the movie in a second, and I had to think about it because I saw a list. Soul Plane.
Ooh.
Yeah, dog, Soul Plane, bro. Because you know why?
I forgot about that.
The amount of black stars that were in that movie.
That is a hood movie.
Dog.
That is a hood movie in the plane. Like, imagine the hood being in the plane.
A big ass purple jet in the sky, bro. You got you got Snoop Dogg high as fuck trying to fly the plane.
Kevin
He's scared
Hart,
of heights.
stupid ass, bro. That's
you got what was it? Something Witherspoon. What was it? He played Grandpa in Boondocks.
Charles Wilson.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. He was in that, and then. When I thought about Soul Plane, it brought me back to one of my favorite Boondocks episodes because they wanted to go see Soul Plane too.
Yes, bro.
Oh no, was it Soul Plane? It might have been Soul Plane too, and then 50 Cent was like the air marshal or some shit like that.
That one was
and him and Ruckus and Huey and Ruckus end up fighting, and at the end of the episode, they try to run that shit back, bro. Great movie. I wish
that's an iconic movie.
I think they could do a Soul Plane too.
They could,
like with Juice. You can't. Don't touch that.
They don't. Yeah, that's one that they need to leave around. But that's definitely a movie with the amount of cameos that they had in that. That'd be in relations to that Happy Gilmore. Like, just every time you on the screen, you're like, damn.
Dude,
like,
I was thinking they could put Drewski, DC Young Fly, all the niggas from 85 South. I mean, DC Young Fly's in that shit too. But like, and they put Kevin Hart in there. Like, there's a lot of stuff they can do. But that was my number 5 movie.
Bro, that's wild. And I gotta ask, have you watched the new How High?
I didn't want to watch it. I was gonna say, watch it.
Would you consider, and y'all can comment in the description, but would you consider the How High movies, because they're in college, hood movies, even though they're two hood guys.
I feel like college. They're hood classics because anybody in the hood can relate to smoking weed and getting high before a test or some shit like that.
And getting sent off, like being that kid in the hood that went to college. And like they're experiencing that culture for the first time. Because I definitely would want to. I know that feeling.
Yeah, I think what you said is the culture that they were expressing in that movie. Type. Plus, too, it was Method Man. It was Method Man. And Redman.
that was but iconic.
I never looked at. And I never watched How High 2 because it's like Toy Story 4. I don't want the trilogy of Toy Story to be messed up for me personally.
That's a fact.
And Toy Story 1, 2, 3, fire. How High, fire. That's a fact. One of the funniest movies. I didn't even smoke weed before. I watched it before I smoked weed, and I thought it was funny.
Bro.
Started smoking weed, then I watched it, even funnier.
What's that weed movie with Dave Chappelle?
Half Baked.
Half Baked, bro. I compare those two. Those are my two stoner movies of all.
No, better yet, Mac and Deb go to high school.
Oh my God, we gotta do it.
We gotta do it, bro. Because you can do Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
Oh my
bro,
God.
Yeah, top
Cheech
5
Chong,
weed movies.
like, bro,
Cheech and Chong. Bro, yeah, we got.
We're gonna run that one.
Oh, bro, yeah, we gotta do basketball players and weed movies.
Okay.
Shit. All right, bro, let's get into 4.
I'm gonna get into my number 4. My number 4 is Belly. Belly,
really?
Yes.
Okay.
Belly mainly because I don't know. I think every movie in my top 5 might incorporate a rapper or like something.
Who was in Belly again? Fuck.
I'm tripping. Not Mace. I was literally saying Mace. Nas and DMX. That was one of the most iconic. Like not even iconic. Just like I love the cinematography on it.
Yeah.
I love the story behind it. And it was literally like we were saying. It was like the dynamic of two friends, kind of like trying to chase the same thing, but having two different paths and mentalities of going about it. And it's like you got the peace, love, brother, God to you, like and then there's the man who would go kill the minister. Of like, it was weird. And then the way he was able to be turned, because I remember watching it for the first time when I was a kid, but I never could really conceptualize it all. I just love DMX. I love Nas. I loved him. I just loved it.
Not a lot of rappers are in movies like that anymore.
I was literally about to mention that. Whenever I was making my list, I was sitting here thinking, I was like, bro, all my movies have rappers from back in the day, but
because
other than Lil Yachty, I haven't seen somebody who raps. I mean, Lil Yachty, we got Atlanta, we got some people who make music that are inclined, but there's every rapper back in the day that was like a rite of passage. You had to have acted.
But I think it kind of got corny though because it was good rappers becoming good actors.
Yes,
now you got mid-tier,
over.
You got mid-tier rappers trying to be actors, or better yet, they only started rapping to get into acting. Like I had a homie back in the day, and I respect him for this. I didn't like the path, but I respect him. He said, "I only want to get popping to rap for a little bit and then go into acting." And I was
which you can respect.
You know what? Joey Badass did it. I'll give Joey that. But I'm talking about like I should preface like certified banger movies that we know is going to be talked about generations.
Yes,
from now,
yes, that's a fact.
But that's a good number 4. Dude. I need to go back and rewatch that.
Belly,
shit.
it's one of my top 4s. I don't know.
Nice. Yeah, that's a low key, dude. I feel like Belly and then Paid in Full are debated about so much, dude.
Oh, for sure.
Like all the time.
That's
all the time.
Without a doubt.
All right, my number 4 was Menace to Society. I haven't watched that movie in a couple years, but I just like the way that the movie began, and it was just like I think dude didn't really want to be in that lifestyle, real shit. And it was just his homie that was like trying to bring him in there.
Yes.
And he's a menace to society.
Bro,
so
he was a real menace.
Yeah, bro. Like that shit was crazy, bro. And I remember just watching that movie. I'm like, bro, like this is fucking insane, dude.
Yeah,
like y'all just rolling up on people doing shit, and it's like he didn't want to be part of that lifestyle, but then he has to because his homie. But then you got the parody movie with the Marlon Brothers, which he made it even.
Bro,
that movie was funny.
It kind of
it made Menace to Society a little bit better to me because I'm like, oh, I don't know, it hit a little bit different after the next time I watched it.
Yeah, bro. I'm
like you said, cinematography, it feels like an 80s, 90s movie, the way it's shot. And then I just love South Central LA.
Yes, bro.
Even though it's a little dangerous out there, I just love the way that they shoot it in the film. You know,
any setting out there, there's nothing wrong. I love the long road shots with the palm trees.
Yeah, and the houses and stuff.
They know how to shoot some movies out there, bro.
Dude, the architecture is so much different out there than over here. Because, like, the hood out there, I mean, listen, I've never been to the hood out there. But, like, it looks a little bit nicer than out here.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
It looks, bro, I mean, it is the projects. I get it. Yeah. It's like how we look at the apartment project housing. Like, they all look the same. Yeah. Cool. But they don't have apartment project. I'm not going to say they don't have it nowhere. But their like project housing or their hood, they all look the same.
Yeah,
and
but also too, that we are getting a glimpse of it because like in Cincy, bro, I remember first time coming out here, OTR was so fucked up.
Yes.
It was bad. That was, bro, you couldn't.
I remember hearing about OTR when I first moved up here, bro.
Bro, OTR, before they kicked out all the homeless people, you couldn't walk in OTR. What time's like 7 now? Bro, we go get lit. I don't go out like I used to, but when I used to go get lit, bro, you can walk in OTR 2 o'clock in the morning. Now, be careful where you walk in OTR. I'm a dude, too. I ain't saying, if you're a girl, don't be doing that shit.
Not
but,
at
like,
all.
back in the day, you couldn't do that as a dude. Now it's like, all right, you got to still be careful, but, like, it's a lot safer, you know?
Yeah, true.
But that was my number 4. What you got as number 3, dog?
Number 3, coming in at number 3. I don't know if people know this one, but another actor. He ain't my favorite rapper. He might be in my top 10 favorite rappers. No, he might be. No, he's my top 10 favorite rappers all time, but it's 3. Bones by Snoop Dogg.
I don't think I ever watched that.
Yeah, man. It's one of them ones. It's actually like, I don't know, because it was whenever he was on No Limit Soldiers. He was on a movie run for a long time. He dropped at least 3 movies, like East Side Boys. And that's what kind of inspired me whenever I was younger to like just get on a creative path, because I would love to do my own short films or own short movies, because the way that people because the people, only thing you need, he's even said it in movies, not even movies but podcasts, talking about like his experience like being an independent artist or having help with Master P and all of them off of like shooting a movie. Yeah. Because Master P was the goat of it back in the day. Like,
Master P's is the mastermind of everything.
Yeah, bro. He has a blueprint. They say there's not a blueprint for rap, but as far as like getting in the game and then running with it, man went from, like we were just saying, he used the NBA to get to to be a famous rapper. Like he did not care about that.
No, he didn't. What I loved about Master P too is when he went for his record deal, they were gonna give him X amount of dollars. He's like, let's say they're gonna sign for $2 million. He said, if they're gonna sign me for $2 million, I could probably make $4 million. They're probably gonna make $4 million off my shit. Mm-hmm. But how many people have that foresight?
Yeah, bro.
Not a lot.
Nah, bro.
It's funny you say Snoop Dogg's in your number 3 movie, because he's in my number 3 movie too.
Really?
Yeah. Because
he's in your number. That was your number 5 too.
Was he? Yeah.
So
Dude, he's in my number 5.
He's
nice. Snoop be acting like a motherfucker.
You got to do a run, because literally when Snoop Dogg made the Bones movie, it was made in 1999. Y'all can probably watch the whole version on YouTube. You just go on YouTube and look up Bones by Snoop Dogg. But he was no older than 25 years old.
That's crazy.
It's fucking wild. And I'm like, you watch these movies now where he has super long ass hair. And he's the coach. And shit. He's a coach of a football team and shit. I was like, he definitely a legend. He a legend.
I love, dude. I wish we could see like his journey from like when he first started rapping. Cause like, I'm trying to think who's like, I'm thinking like Childish Gambino. Like I've been able to watch his career progress since 2011. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, it's been 14 years, and I'm like, I'm still in everything he does. You know?
I think the only person that we can say that we got him at almost at the same exact time is Lil Yachty. We've gotten younger guys, but seeing them elevate and still stay in the game 10, maybe even 15. I don't know. It ain't coming up on 20. We ain't that old, but 10 to 15 years in the game, and then be able to change and still stay relevant. That's probably the only person closest to Snoop Dogg I can say that I'll probably be here. Like,
man, I got an even better one. Our generation Snoop Dogg. You already know Wiz.
Oh yes,
I think
tripping.
I think Wiz is just our Snoop Dogg.
I'm extra high. I'm extra high. There's no way that Lil Yachty is our generation Snoop Dogg. That is Wiz Khalifa. You got that.
That's
You're
so
right.
funny.
You're right. You're so right. I'm tripping.
That's so funny.
All right, who do you got?
I got Baby Boy as my number 3.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yeah, Baby Boy, bro.
That's in my honorable mentions.
Bro. Yeah. Oh, for real? It didn't make it top 5? Dang.
It was my number 6. I promise you, it was my number. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Honorable mentions, numbers 2. Like
bro. That Baby Boy move, it was 1 for me, and then it was 4, then it went to 3. Baby Boy for me just hits home because I got a stepbrother like that.
Yes.
So it's like I've seen what it's like when because my dad was the dude's stepdad in that movie. He's like, you got to get your shit together, bro. But he's like truly. Not getting his shit together. Truly. And then, granted, I don't think my stepbrother had his baby mama's boyfriend come home from jail. Yeah. And he killed him. But you see it. I saw it in real life, but then you also see it out in the world where it's so more prominent. Because a lot of dudes we've talked about this one in the pod. A lot of dudes are raised by their moms, so then they have a real female mentality about a lot of stuff, and they haven't had a man be tough on them like the dude was in that movie.
And some niggas need to be choked up.
Yeah, bro. That movie has some of the funniest memes in that shit, bro.
That's why I'm sick. That's why I told the Karen before I might say something and then take it back, because I got some that I'm like, that should have made the list.
But bro, call your mama. Call your mama.
That movie top tier because then it's literally like we said, it exemplifies one great cinematography. Yes. Being in South Central
in the movie, in the soundtrack.
That shit is so fire. And then seeing the background where he has the holistic homie where he's like, I love God, but I go step on a nigga right now.
I ain't gonna lie. When he killed Snoop in that movie, dog.
Bro, oh my God, bro.
I remember watching that and I was like, holy shit, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, cause those two, like him being like a God-fearing man and everything, and him killing Snoop.
But that's why I'm like, the movies in America, and I've seen the memes or I've seen Africans talk about American culture and why it is that way, because that's all they put in our face. But then that's why, like you were saying, how a lot of men are that way, because in general, we kind of get grown up. They see the man figure on TV and see how they would handle a situation and be like, oh, that's hard. That's what I consider hard. I got my mama, cool, but I'm doing what's considered hard. And that, oh my God, that great movie. I'm glad you got it in your top.
Oh yeah,
because my shit,
for sure.
My shit, I'd have been sick if I ain't put it in there.
Nah, you good, bro? What you got for number 2?
For number 2, I hope nobody heard me, but it's Fridays 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, you put
I gotta mention them in there. It's just the Friday
trilogy,
the whole thing. Like, it's Friday 1 in an order. If I had to,
okay. Yeah, I was
if I had to, Friday after next, then Friday, then next Friday. I like.
Next Friday's on your 3. Yeah, dang, that's my favorite one. I ain't gonna lie.
Next Friday the one? No, next Friday is the first one, ain't it?
No, Friday's the first one. Next Friday's when he go meets his uncle, and he got the Mexican dude with the beanie over his head the whole time, and they got the dog that be chasing everybody.
Okay, Friday after next is the one, the Christmas one.
Friday after next is the Christmas one. Okay, Ricky Smiley and Cat Williams.
I'm not gonna lie. Friday after next Friday, and then Friday.
I respect that. Yeah.
Only because, like, not saying that. I mean, you can. I might have overwatched it, but I get the whole concept of Smokey smoked up the sack that he was supposed to sell for the ice cream man. I get it, and he's coming for his ass. He's having a bad day. Yeah. And then the only thing, it's like, it is relatable. Niggas get fired on their day off. Like, there's some niggas they just start chopping at your hours, and then they're like, all right, fired. Yeah. But like, I don't know, that movie, it hit home, but it didn't hit home like going to your cousin's crib and then like spending a week or spending
the weekend with you see crazy ass uncle.
And then you're like, what the hell going on over here? Like, this is how they live. And then like the Friday after next, when they lived on their own and like experiencing it now, or just like being money hungry, doing a job, and then like, I don't know, that one's so relatable, because I feel like everybody either has a cousin or a friend that is like Day Day. If they're not the Craig in the relationship, they're the Day. And it's like, that's always how a friend or a cousin relationship is gonna be. And then that's I had to put 3, 2, 1.
I put him in my honorable mentions because I was like, that's 3 movies. Yeah, and that's gonna be my whole top 5.
Yeah, I was saying,
I'm like, that's gonna be redundant. But dude, next Friday is my favorite one. Friday after the next, and then it's Friday, because I think Friday is good, but it's not as funny as next Friday. Not as much funny stuff happens in next Friday as Friday. That's a fact. And then Friday after the next, that whole movie is just fucking hilarious.
Bro, you have to watch it every first.
And that's a Christmas movie, high key. It is. Friday after next is a Christmas movie.
Like, you have to. Like, that's what it's a hood Christmas classic. And then for it to still onto this day, they need to make the new one. Mike Epps has been going on a run.
You think so?
Mike Epps has been going on a run. Go look up Mike Epps on. Only thing you got to do is just not Google Mike Epps, but YouTube Mike Epps. He's went on All the Smoke. He's went on 85 South Show. He's went on The Breakfast Club. He's went on like 5 or 6 different like press runs. I'm thinking he's either gonna release another like special or he's actually. But he said on every single podcast, I was with Ice Cube yesterday. We're writing the script today.
I hope they do it.
I said, man,
they gotta do it in good taste though.
Yeah, they have to.
I just don't want them to be like,
they have to. I'd be sick, boy. But next up,
what I got for number 2? Oh, man, I wonder if this is gonna be your number 1 or not. I got Boys in the Hood as number 2. Ooh. That is cause that movie, bro. I think the most iconic scene in all hood movies is Ricky.
Yes, bro. Without a doubt, bro.
And we see it happen a lot on the news. Like, you see this kid has a lot of going for him. He has his whole future ahead of him, but then he's just around the wrong crowd, wrong situation.
Yes.
It's over.
I ain't gonna lie. That is my number 1. I was switching them earlier today, but I switched Boys in the Hood for Paid in Full. And the main reason I did is because, like I said, last night I watched Paid in Full, and Boys in the Hood. I love them both, bro. They could both, if they could be both at number one, I would put them both at number
1A, 1B?
Yeah, it'd be 1A, 1B, but I'm telling you, Boys in the Hood, mainly because, like you said, bro, and it's like you were saying, it shows the opposite of Baby Boy.
Yeah,
I'm with my father wearing the hood. He's actually articulate.
And he's trying to put everybody on game. I love Lawrence Fishburne.
That movie's so
You know his daughter did porn?
What?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Nigga, that was Morpheus, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Fuck.
I was like, that's a whole different.
Yeah,
her name's Montana Fishburne. But yeah. His daughter.
Why did I would have like, please drop my name, please drop my name.
That shit was like, I'm trying to think. I was a kid when I saw that shit, bro. That shit.
I'd have like, bro, please.
Changed my life, bro.
I'd have like,
that
please.
bitch squirted. I said, oh fuck, dude. Hey, listen. When she did that shit, bro, the nigga should have hit the shit like Neo.
Oh my god. Nigga dies sick of coming out this. Oh my god.
I'm sorry,
bro.
y'all. I got on top of like a motherfucker. Oh shit, that bitch just squirted.
She's like, oh,
holy shit. Oh man, my bad. Oh
dog,
man.
you gotta make an
oh bro, we gotta make an edit out that
only
shit, bro.
Only if Sora was still around, bro.
Holy
only
shit.
if Sora was around.
But yeah, that Boys in the Hood was my number 2. You want to get into the honorable mentions?
Yeah, I'll name them off, and then I'll just talk about the ones that, if I did, I think I only got one that I had to talk about, because we really did, outside of Paid in Full, I love Paid in Full because everybody can at least resemble to at least either Ace or Mitch in some way. Like, they've either been snaked out or, like, just in general, they didn't catch the vibe until it was too late. Not, like, physically for us, like, because, I mean, obviously we still here, but it's, like, more of, like, and it's a true story. Like, I don't know, bro. I love Paid in Full. That's one of the movies. I think that was the first hood movie I ever grew up watching. It was Paid in Full. Yeah. Bones. Juice was my second one. I love Tupac after that.
I think the hood starter movies is Juice, Paid in Full,
Boys in the Hood.
One of the Fridays, Boys in the Hood, or yeah, I think it's one of those. Yeah, it's one of it's one of those.
Because on my other honorable mentions, I had Never Die Alone by DMX.
I ain't watched that.
That one's wild. Baby Boy, we talked about that. Above the Rim with Tupac.
Dude, I almost put it on my I left it off both my honorable mentions in top 5.
I said that one, and then Set It Off. I forgot about Set It Off, but Set It Off was like 7th or 8th. If we could do a top 10, it would be 7th. And I like Set It Off just because, I mean, I remember first time watching that, my mama worked at a bank. The first time I ever watched that movie, my mom's worked at a bank for 25 years. She's been doing this shit for a grip, but she told me that she had gotten robbed at the bank. Dead ass. They just gave the dude all the money. Cool. But I dead ass remember watching not Dead Presidents, because I was just looking at that. That didn't make the list at all. But I remember watching Set It Off the week that my mama told me that she had gotten the bank, like the bank got stood up. And I was like, that shit look exciting. Like, that shit look crazy.
Heist look
like,
fun as fuck.
Heist movies are top tier,
yes,
bro. Like,
and
I love,
right.
Bro, yes.
A good heist.
They make
like,
you think that shit you can
nigga,
do
bro,
it,
cause
bro.
like, cause I ain't gonna lie. My intrusive thought every time I go into a bank, and the Fifth Third that I go to always has a depository open.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just like, yo, how much time would I have to hit everything and then leave,
bro?
And then how would I do the shit?
Let alone when you see that Brinks truck. Like, whenever you
every time Garda comes into my job, bro.
It just so happened a Brinks truck pulling up to the Kroger the same time I am in. He's hopping out the car.
But bro, there was a movie that came out back in the day where there was like 4 or 5 Garda drivers, and they took the truck to a warehouse, and they basically trying to rob it, and one dude's like, nah, I'm not gonna help you guys rob it. And I forget what the movie's called, but it's a really good concept, because like every time you see a Garda truck, I know you're like,
They look easy.
It does, but them niggas got guns on that shit, bro.
I said they probably got
shotguns, assault rifles.
You really got to get off, and then somebody's really got to fail to, like, if that money's gone.
Yeah. All right, let's get back on topic. My bad, dude. My bad. All right.
What's your honorable mentions?
My honorable mentions. I had How High. All the Friday movies.
Yes.
ATL.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, ATL was,
Fuck.
It's a good movie, but it wasn't in my top 5.
Yeah, you're right.
And then New Jack City.
New Jack City, yeah. I need to rewatch New Jack City.
It's pretty good.
That's why I didn't even put it on the honorable mentions. I was like, I need to rewatch it, because if I put it on a list and I try to say I haven't watched that since high school. Like,
I watched it a couple times. But I'm like, it's a classic. I wanted to put Love and Basketball on the
Love
list,
and
but I didn't think that was like a hood movie.
It's Poetic Justice.
I was that with Poetic Justice too, but it
Like,
didn't give me like.
It don't.
I feel like people would consider Poetic Justice and Love and Basketball hood movies, but I consider them more like black movies.
I think I would say it shows black. It demonstrates the black love that was being rated.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It's sort of like Roll Bounce. It was like that was the culture going on at that time. Like,
Roll Bounce.
Bro,
that's a black. Bro, I love that fucking movie.
Like
bro.
I was gonna say, but that's a real black movie because he lived in a household where it's like he had a strict dad, like. You better go, like, and a supportive dad.
Bro,
like,
Nick Cannon, bro, we gotta do top 5 Nick Cannon movies, bro.
We got to.
Because this
like,
nigga, bro, had some moves.
That nigga's crazy, bro.
Nigga, I love Drumroll, bro.
Drumroll had me.
I love Drumroll. Holy shit.
Was that the same movie? No, that ain't the same movie where he, like, shrugged old girl off, like, after he got cool, because he was...
No, that was the one where I think Steve Harvey was in that movie.
Yeah, bro.
Because he was a nerd.
He started off a
lame,
nerd.
and then he started dating that. She was hot, bro. Oh my fuck, that really...
Nick Cannon's run gotta be studied, too,
no, because Nick Cannon, bro, is literally one of the greatest entertainers of all time, bro.
He gotta be
Wildin'
studied,
Out. Have you ever seen Wildin' Out live?
I haven't went to it live, no.
Nigga, bro, I seen that shit a couple years ago. Bro,
Lady Cincy?
Yeah, at Newport.
Oh my god.
No, what's the Riverbend?
Oh my gosh, bro.
Lady Porter, titties out on stage, everything, crazy shit. I ain't never seen nothing like that before,
Chico Bean
bro.
was there?
Huh?
Chico Bean was there?
Yeah, everybody.
Oh my god,
dude,
bro.
DC Young Fly and them were like probably where the curtains are right there. They probably that close to us because they just got in the crowd and started talking and shit.
Bro,
it was me and my sister and my sister's friend.
That
Funniest
would
shit I
be
ever seen.
I need to do some shit like that,
bro. Niggas too cheap. They bought
it.
lawn tickets and it was raining. I'm like, bro, the ticket like.
No.
It was great time though.
That'd
Great
be
time.
fire.
Yeah,
that'd be fire.
We got a lot to do more. We got some
shit. We got some shit we gotta get into.
All right, bet. All right, what was your number one? I know you said it again, but we're gonna do it because we gotta do these for reals and shit.
Yes, sir.
What was your number one movie?
My number one movie was
drum roll.
Boys in the Hood.
Okay,
you already know Boys in the Hood. It's I don't know, bro. It was a close battle between Paid in Full and Boys in the Hood.
I don't think any answer is wrong, honestly.
Yeah, bro. It was hard. Nobody was gonna be able to be mad at me. That's not one of those ones where somebody
someone
could
gonna be mad because niggas be mad about everything.
Yeah, they were like, bro, you know, Paid in Full.
This movie, this is that. You don't know anything about.
They
movies.
were grown up. They experienced it already.
It was his taste in movies, y'all.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Get off.
It's okay.
GOMD, bro. But what was your first?
My number one was Training Day.
Oh,
yeah. Because remember we talked about it the other day.
Talk about that.
So I was like,
movie, and
I feel like it is a hood movie.
I was literally saying we didn't even speak about that.
Yeah, because it's in the hood.
Yes.
So like,
yes.
But that movie to me, for one, I think Denzel and Leonardo DiCaprio are like in my top 3 favorite actors of all time.
Yes.
Denzel plays such a good fucking villain.
Yes.
He plays such a good villain.
Yeah, bro. Denzel
and everything he did in that movie, I think one of the funniest parts of the movie is when he made him smoke PCP.
Oh my god,
he got high
bro.
as fuck.
Oh my gosh, yeah, bro.
That movie is just insane, bro.
Leonardo, bro, him
and Django.
He different, bro.
Fire.
Leonardo's different. Have you ever watched The Great Gatsby?
No, bro. I need to watch that shit, bro.
That's a fire ass.
But that movie's fair. I feel like every nigga wants to be the Great Gatsby. It's like,
everybody, bro. If you look up, that's how a majority of most. I ain't gonna say most, man, but it's like the most televised like screen production like that's gonna show you of like a higher up. Like this is what happens at rich white events.
Yeah,
like this is what happens.
But even then, I feel like to the core of it, he still wanted that bitch so bad, bro. That's the only reason why he's throwing these parties.
And that's the whole thing about men. We've talked about it. That's the whole thing about men and women's like idealization of a relationship. Girls and women, they watch movies and they fall in love, and most of the time, it's a woman that is. She got a man that's really kind of just
Hallmark movies, bro. I keep seeing these Hallmark memes about you know how Hallmark movies. There'll be a girl, she goes to her hometown, and she falls in love. Yes. And then she breaks with her husband. I keep seeing these memes of this guy who's like the Hallmark husband. It's like, he was never wrong.
Bro, and that's what I'm saying, bro. And that's the whole, I'm like, bro, nah.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I think it's like the thrill of it. Because, like, bro, like, I don't think that, I couldn't. If I'm with a girl, bro, and another bad bitch wanted me, I don't think there's a thrill in it of me leaving my girl for her. But I think there's just a thrill like, oh, this bad bitch wants me, you know?
That's the thrill. But it's literally that. Women are looking at how these movies are showing how a woman is leaving her relationship.
It's a feeling.
To get with the guy who she really wants to be with, and then men are watching shit and listening to Drake talk about some leave that man. Like, bro, why?
But like, I think that is such the I think guys have that switch. Like you have some guys, because I used to be like that. Why you with that nigga, bro?
Yeah, true.
Said, bro, why you with that nigga? Why you with that nigga?
Like, why you with him and not me?
Yeah, but then like you get older and it's like, for one, if that girl is trying to play both sides, you really don't want her, because as soon as she go with you,
that's how you get her is how she gonna leave. Like, how you get her is how she gonna leave. I've always heard that. I heard that in college, and I was like, boy, ain't that a fact, boy? Ain't that a motherfucking boy? There's not one. There's some people that go a different way, but man, most of the time, how you got them is how they gonna leave. Like,
yeah, it's crazy shit, bro. But yeah, that was our top 5 movies.
Yes,
debate in the comments. Tell us what your top 5 is. But
tell
yeah,
us how you feel. Let us know about our opinions. If you think our opinions are fucked up,
let us know we missed anything. Because I ain't perfect. I'll tell you that right now.
Literally, but hey, if you don't get, again, like we said, it's opinions.
Yeah, facts.
This is our shit.
Facts. Yeah, no,
like,
for real.
Comment your top 5 though.
Yeah, not that.
Feel free, please comment your top 5.
Please do. I want to see if your top 5 is good.
Yeah, I'll say if we can compare.
Like, smoking on top 5.
Yeah.
Say nah.